Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Halcyon 6, Starbase Commander. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we just finished talking to this fine Xlar-Yanthu gentleman. He is very xenophobic and he wants nothing to do with us, which is nice. He's basically phobic against everything, not just xenophobic, but also he's afraid of his own race and, well, burning in hellfires was mentioned multiple times, I think. Apart from that, we also took care of most of these pirate clans. We made a deal with the Razors to leave the Admiracs to us, and I intend to do that eventually, but not right now. What we are doing right now is getting the materials necessary to build tier 2 ships, which in my opinion is a good investment, because tier 2 means I will get my fleet a damage upgrade, and a damage upgrade will net my fleet not only more damage, also a little assurance, I guess. I wish I would have closed that window in the living room, because I guess they're getting rid of the trash outside in those glass containers. You know, we in Germany all over town we have those glass containers that we throw glass into, because it of course gets recycled, and you are supposed to only throw glass in there, but those huge metal containers, and a pickup truck comes along, picks that thing up and shakes it a lot. Opens it in the bottom and shakes it a lot, and it's very loud, and that noise is coming right into my flat right now. Probably getting picked up by the super sensitive microphone that I bought. Kudos to myself. I hope that doesn't bother you too much. But getting tier 2 ships, as I was saying, is a little bit of an insurance policy, because I'm not entirely sure how this game gets more difficult over time. If it's dependent on what day you're on, that the game starts throwing stronger and stronger ships at you. Like, for example, look at this Mark III ship, the Buccaneer. This was story dependent. You don't get to fight that Buccaneer if you don't take care of these pirates first. And I don't know how it's generally done by this game. If it's really just dependent on your pace, or if the game has its very own curve, for example, dependent on the days, that it starts throwing harder and harder ships at you. So I, of course, want to be ahead of the curve. And I do that by getting tier 2 and tier 3 and tier 4 and last but not least tier 5 ships as soon as I can, and getting my characters leveled up as soon as I can. But alas, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull through on that account at all times. But getting ahead on materials, I've done the best I can, well, I guess, and I hope this will continue being this way. But for now, we are exploring rooms in the Starbase. And we have, I think, I cannot do any exploration right now, so I cannot not see what can be explored next. So I'll let them to it. Arcania, that gives me another 90 materials, and now I will leave the system and return this fleet home, so I can actually build my... Never mind, I'm also picking up 200 dark matter. I don't think that's a bad investment of 3 fuel. Commander Beverly Cruncher has successfully created 30 dark matter with a dark matter multiplier. Your Cruncher. Level 3 of already, only by doing base chores. It's not much more than that. I could let her redo this, but if any of these two get into combat, I'm not gonna be... I won't have another officer available in there, and I'm gonna leave the fight to 1 officer and 2 cadets, and you have seen what cadets can do. They can die in a fleshy explosion, but apart from that, not much. Not much. They're just basically, well, meat shields. Although I don't want to call them that. So I'm gonna leave this officer unassigned for the next 2 days, I think. Give me those 200 dark matter, please. Leave that system. Anything else with a lot? Yeah, I don't need that right now. I could just let them go here. No, I'm not. That is constantly full. And there we go. Exploration event. That's an enemy. Your team has stumbled on a leecher hive at the starbase. Your expedition has encountered a nascent leecher hive perched below a rubble-filled cavern. It seems as though your crew's presence has yet to be detected. What is your recommended course of action? Pull out. Yeah, right. Sarah Ripley leads a small crew down the leecher hive. Weapons out, ready for anything. Change officer. You're gonna be Beverly Cruncher. That's why I did this. To have two officers against this. You have blinded and inflict blinded, exploit confused. You don't need rogue skills. What else do I get? You're the rogue skills. Both of you have rogue skills. No, but you do bleeding. Bleeding is better than exploiting confused, because I'd rather exploit that with Sarah Ripley. Nice one. So what are you going to start out with? Organ failure. Oh, that sounds good. I'm first gonna get them confused though. I think that's a good course of action. Oh! Bloody sting. Okay. Feeding on the weak one. Blindness on all of them. Come on. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna get a British accent again if you're gonna do this. That was a threat, yes. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to it. Organ failure. Now I'm gonna eradicate him. I've taken a hit. See, this battle is not that easy. I wonder what would have happened if I had led that just to Sarah Ripley. Don't need to get wrecked. No, that's almost certainly going to be able to finish him off. Only barely. You're gonna get those. You can eat those meds. Yeah, go ahead. You deserve it. Psychic space fever. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, get a little bit of damage in before you die. Get a little reckless too. Maybe they're gonna target her instead of them. Although, yeah, that's gonna kill him. Yeah, I cannot heal. No, I don't need to do that. This does more damage and gets him be afflicted. Jeez, are you? Oh no, that's so bad. As if it's his main artery gets cut on his throat and just. It's like watching Hannibal all over again. Anyways, where did I leave off? Right, killing a worm. Battle 1. With the leecher hive destroyed, the expedition crew is able to continue their exploration mission. Alright, you're gonna take another one day. You got promoted to level 6. Nice. Since you do not have a level... an epic skill, I might as well level something else up. This is almost certainly getting leveled up to 3. Fire at will, just more damage. And cloak, more heals. I haven't used cloak once. This is more damage. This is more damage. Arc laser I have used every single time I got into battle. I'm upgrading that. I know I haven't had any problems in ground combat, but then again I haven't had any problems in starship combat either. Because I've only taken battles that I knew I'd win. I haven't taken any risks. And that generally is a good way of going about, I think. Of course it's not the most exciting way to go about. But when is excitedness exciting? I don't know how to put it. When is excitement ever a requirement? during a Let's Play? Well, you can look at the viewers yourselves. There's not too much excitement going on there, apparently. But although I think this is pretty exciting, I have to say. All my people are assigned. I can already get back to it. Cleared out that section. Show location. Still not able to build that, and that's what I want. That was you. That was Ariana. So, what else am I able to? No, I'm not able to explore those. But these 3 over here are explorable. Okay, Ariana, you can do that again. 3 days, that's not a lot. Come on, finish that up. Cleared out that section as well. Show location. Still not able to do that. Three days remaining there. We just got a tactical. What does research say? How much is a cadet barrack? Oh. I'm not gonna do that right now. First is tier 2. Then we can branch out a little more. Get those drones set up. Get that material flow in. Get a little bit of the material income out of this, outside of this Starbase setup. But only when I have tier 2 ships I will feel comfortable to do that. What I want to do right now is continue exploration. With my tactical, it's taking 4 days. That's okay. Do I want to build anything? I think that guy is going to give me like 450 materials. So I'll probably be fine on that account. I'll probably be able to build a new materials multiplier. Because on dark matter I've been doing very well so far, because the fights I've taken, they yield more dark matter than materials. Well, let's advance the time and see. 416. I'm glad I didn't buy that thing then. It would have barely been enough, but that would have been risky. That just told me how much I generate per day. Terran starship. No, it would not have been enough. I'm an idiot. I can't do math either. Alright, let's get that built. Now we can do, with those materials, we can do what we want. The next resource that's gonna be a requirement is dark matter. And we just got Sabella Aquiloin back. We've got exploration going on. I'm not gonna put her to any task right now. For a special reason. No, you cleared that out without anything. Without any problems. That's nice. We have 200 materials. Alright, continue. Commander, Beverly Cruncher has successfully created 30 dark matter with the dark matter multiplier. Acknowledged. Now 2 people don't have anything to do. And now the Officer Academy has also completed its task. Next thing requires a lot of materials and a level 7 commander. Jesus. But that is an interesting requirement there in terms of things. Also, improved officer education is a thing I would like to pick up. But we'll see about that. Analyze officer pool. We have the crew for that. The crew requirement for that also increases every time you do that. But we don't have the officer rank yet. So no need to dwell on that. We have all the officers I really want, except for Sarah Ripley. We're waiting on that currently. What else can I do on the star map currently? I could take care of Admiral Zeb. We could talk to the collective, or we could try and take care of these. Let's do that. Let's wait on Sarah Ripley. We'll create those ships while I'm out, and when we come back, we are going to be able to take care of those well, stronger cruel. But let's advance the cruel quest a little bit. I don't know what exactly happens when you reach the home planets of these factions. I don't know. There's probably a quest line, like for the pirates, with every single one of those factions. I don't know if I want to advance on that. Maybe that gets you into combat with tier 3s. I wouldn't like that. That would be a bad idea, I would say. Oh, you can actually see the entirety of the map. So that is everything you have access to. So there's maybe a little bit of space for a new faction. I know that there's a faction down here. I know that there's a faction around this planet. I know that there's one here. There's a little bit of space. There's things that could happen here. There's a little bit of space. We don't know yet. We don't know that yet. Could grab more crew. But what I really want to do is wait for you to finish, Sarah. Could build another fuel plant. What I need is power. Diathrium reactor is not going to be that huge. Also, those damn diathrium reactors... Those damn reactors take space away. While we have a lot of rooms available with this space station, we probably would want to use them too. Not for those damn diathrium reactors. 20 power per day. And it does not say that you can just delete this room. It really doesn't. Or it doesn't say if you can upgrade it either, although that remains to be found out, because I first have to research a new one. Maybe you can just... maybe it just says, oh, upgraded right here. Oh, cool, thank you, game. How friendly of you. I doubt that that's how that's gonna go down. Right now I'm gonna save my dark matter. I don't really need a ship repair bay right now, so like I said, just waiting on that to finish. Commander, we've cleared that section. Get materials, show location, which is nice. Now I can build another diathrium reactor, and I will. Right, we don't know if there's actual adjacency bonuses. So right there's a diathrium reactor. I have played the game called XCOM Enemy Unknown. So in that game there were adjacency bonuses. I haven't tried it out here, but there's probably none. Alright, star map. Yeah, here's enemies. You're headed to Boomerang. You're a young smasher. That guy's huge. This is Boomerang, isn't it? I'm gonna send my fleet right there. Invigorated engineer, no. It's you. It's my dream team. I wouldn't exactly call it dream team, but this is happening now. This time I'm gonna repair, because that looks like a tough fight. Yeah. Yep, I'm doing this. Zeb is still waiting. And you have fuel, you have crew, you have crew. I should go out and collect that crew. Send fleet my gathering grenadier. Or I could send... Sabella Aquiloin. I think I'm gonna send Sabella Aquiloin. Yeah. No. I'm sending you. Ships aren't fully repaired launch anyway. I really don't care. Continue. Federation, yeah, distress signal, I know. You take that fuel with you. Leave system. Next you're headed... I might as well head there, because that's gonna be full in a second. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. Are you kidding me? You're slacking? You're slacking off. No. Just no. Could upgrade. What can you upgrade? Marksman, Stinger, Knight, Juggernaut upgrade, Warder, Disciple. That's not interesting at all. Oh, actually we need materials because we still have to research those ships. That's gonna be interesting. How am I gonna get my hands on those? Killing those cruel ships might be enough, might not be enough. Dang it, didn't think of that. I shouldn't have built that reactor just yet. Come on, you're gonna do this again. Just to get to level 4. If I get to level 4 on her, that's gonna be good. Give me that crew. Leave that system behind. Next, that's gonna get checked out by that fleet anyways. How much do you have? Oh, that's not a lot. You. Redirect fleet. Getting into combat here. All enemies, that's a huge amount of damage. Oh god, oh god. Ooh. Ooh. It's a nasty ship right there. You're not... See, I think you're supposed to have tier 2 ships by now, maybe. Hull breached weakness, strength against weapons disruption. Same thing there. Now I wish I had someone to deactivate their ships. I only have someone to make them slow, so I should definitely get on making them slow here. That guy appears to be slow by himself. Let's make that happen. Because this is percentage. He's back on the timeline there. Of course that guy is strong against weapons disruption, but what is he not strong against? That damage does not look good, and this was just a weak ship attacking. If I do supercharged polarity, this guy's gonna get his butt handed to him. If everybody focuses on him, oh god. Hull breach is good, then you warp that atomic structure. I have to take care of one ship at least. Okay, this attack I'm not gonna be happy to take this in the front. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Next turn is back there. I can live with that. It's cloak for the first time. I like that heal. What you can do is try and make their... I should have done that the first round, but I didn't. Oh, nice evasion. You cannot imagine how huge that is. Crit! Whoa! Alright, didn't expect that. Engines are still down. I'm not gonna exploit... I think I'll let that buff wear out on its own. But what I will not let wear out is that damned engines down debuff. He resisted the refreshment. This is wonderful, thanks. Who are you thanking? Are you thanking yourself? Because that's kind of cocky. Supercharged polarity there, so you take less damage. And that threat was not enough. That threat level was not enough. And he hit too. His engines down wore off. I don't want that to happen. Good, engines down again. I should cauterize my hull. But his hull breach is gonna wear off if I don't do this now. That was already exploited and it only did 75 damage. Yeah, I think we're about required to get new ships here in a second. Cauterize your own hull again. They are taunted. You should not get attacked right now. Sensors are gonna... It's their attack coming up. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and leave those sensors offline and hope they don't wear off by themselves. God damn it! Check this out. gonna quicken yourself. Although I should have quickened her. Didn't think of that though. Exploit that crew panic before that wears off. Nice hit. Weapons disruption. Come on. Yeah, even though he's resistant against it, that did hit. And sensors offline. Resisted. Of course you did. Of course. If you resisted that, I can definitely exploit that. Well, not exploit, but inflict that crew panic again. And it happened. Cauterize your own hull again. That's gonna be the last time you can do that. Remember, this is not the last battle at all. We actually want to get into a fight right after this again. No more heals. No more heals. Heals written with a Z, by the way. Weapons down. Come on there. Come on, my friend. He probably has his damn AoE attack ready soon again. Could do that or could do a hull breach. No, I'm gonna exploit that crew panic and then I'm gonna get that hull breach and then I'm going to exploit that crew panic again. Never mind, that's not how that... Well, you see what I'm doing here. Jesus. Alright, their turn is in a bit, so I'm going to... That is not worth. Quicken you? Come on, heal me up before that guy gets downed. I need these heals. Never not that heal. This heal. You cloak. Little bit of healing is gonna come in handy. Nothing to exploit here. Try and get their sensors offline because I messed up. I thought they were not gonna have another attack. That's an evasion. Nice. I can spend the rest of my abilities on healing as well. And you're gonna be able to exploit that sensors offline. Okay. Actually, we came out of that combat ahead. But that was risky for a while. I played a little around with him too much. Okay, I want that dark matter as well. Leave that facility there, and next we are going to head toward this portal. Close it. Closing the first portal, as far as I know, advances the quest. That's why we didn't do that immediately. Good. Riegel. Alright, that's a fine name you've got there for yourself. That facility is not worth much. Alright, that's fair. There's no friggin' way! Alright. Cruel engineering ships. These dense and stocky cruel ships are composed of layers and layers of thick, chitin-like armor, and so are particularly suited to ramming attacks. Tactical ships, science ships. Alright, we read that out before. This guy's not that strong. Let's get his sensors offline. Because his turn is gonna be pretty soon. And get those engines disabled. Why would I do this skill if I've got that skill? I still haven't figured that out. I guess because of the damage boost for one round. But is that really that big? Get him vulnerable. Get his crew panicked. We still have that quicken available, but I want that quicken for when things don't look so good. And right now, I usually have the initiative in these fights, so we actually don't have that problem much. Let's exploit those sensors. No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I don't think he would have missed there if I hadn't done it the way I did. Alright, quicken my engineering vessel. First, we exploit their crew. and then we can breach that hull. That's how that went down, although we don't know if they can resist that debuff. Okay, hull got breached. No problem there. They did heal up. But that seems to be more of a support vessel than an actual attack vessel. Thus in resulting me being able to take them down pretty quickly and easily. Battle has been won. Not that good materials, but we do get materials for this portal closing. Commander, it seems that the portal at our fleet's location dissipated as soon as we destroyed the cruel contingent guarding it. There won't be any more cruel coming from this sector. Ace pilot, nothing but the rain. Space combat evasion +2. Ariana Stark, you're moving up in the world. I like it. I like it a lot. We got additional stuff out of that, and we are bound to be able to upgrade Ariana Stark again. One more skill point. I like the broadside salvo. Although the polarity supercharge has not been that bad either. Damage resistance. What does that damage mean? Does that really damage my enemies? A taunting attack. Yes, that is actually damage against all enemies. So that's better than I thought. That's better than I thought. But you could also... I don't think ground skills are necessary right now. This is against a single enemy. This is against all... Yeah, I'll take this one. I use that more often than the taunt. You're gonna stay where you are. Is that done? Yeah, that's almost done. Commander Terran Starship Hangar Tier 2 is now online. Just what I was waiting on. Just what I was waiting on. So what am I investing in here? We'll see. First, research. The... Could go for the Acolyte or the Disciple. This is the Magnus. That's not that expensive to research. And this is the Sorcerer. I think the Sorcerer actually has that AoE heal that the Disciple has as well. So that is valuable going into that. I could just go into the Tier 2 ships or the Tier 1 ships. They do differentiate in terms of skills. I really like the Knight skills. Because look at these skills. Knight, you have this entrance down exploit. You have this ship disable skill, and you have hull breach, which is all I really want. Hull breaching is so nice. Ship disable and exploit crew panic in one attack. Gorgeous. I wish I have that. I definitely want to get that upgrade. Whereas the warder has the ship repair. Yes, but I do have that repair skill on Ariana Stark, making it less important on the ship itself. You inflict vulnerable. I haven't been able to exploit that particularly well. And exploit crew panic. But I do have the exploit crew panic on this as well. And exploit engines down. Meaning this will work well with the rogue and the whatever the next thing there is. I think I'll get my science vessel researched first though. I've already decided on this Sorcerer, I think. Although you do on the Acolyte get that offline skill, but the crew, the whole breach exploit was on the officer, as well as that inflict crew panic thingy. Meaning that's on the officer, so that's gonna be on both types of ships. As well as the skill that exploits weapons disable. I'm gonna research Sorcerer. I'm going to try to get into that Ronin. And I'm going to try and get that Guardian. Or the Crusade. No, I'm gonna try and get that Crusader. Okay. Now that that's researched, let's build them. Construction. Crusader costs 1,000. Ronin 1,000. Oh my girding umbraps. Sorcerer 1,600 dark matter. Jesus Christ. Calm down. Crew panic inflictor. Weapons disruption exploit. Single target. Adaptive armor. And single enemy torture. Exploit weapons disruption there as well. Torture fires a stream of electricity at target ship, does an additional 240% base damage over 6 rounds. Okay. So it's a dot, but it's very slow. You do get this shock mine. Deconstruct, hull breach. Engines down, exploit. Engines down, exploit again. All enemies though. Nice skills. You get exploit sensors offline, inflict engines down, teleport explosives, and targeting support all allies. I have been hitting my targets quite well. I guess the sorcerer is what is gonna be best right now, but after I build this I'm not gonna have much dark matter remaining at all. Construct that. You have no available officers that can command this ship. Yes, I do. I have them chilling right out there inside of the star map. 5 days. Alright. What do we say? Do I get an upgrade for the sorcerer? Supporter upgrade. Hull and speed or damage and evasion? No, we don't have the officer for that. What's star map say? There's no more enemies right now. Alright, we're gonna grab that tier 2 ship and then head toward the Admirax fight. Or am I building a second tier 2 ship as well? We need the dark matter. We really require another 400 dark matter. Which we could get, honestly. No, we only have 3 dark matter facilities. Most of them suck. Most of them suck pretty badly. Well, this one doesn't. It has a huge amount in it. This has both bad generation and bad capacity. Whereas this has really good capacity and better generation than the other one, but I would like to upgrade that further. This one has decent generation, bad capacity. But we require 200 materials to upgrade that anyway, so there's not much to do there. Maybe I'll try to just check out the collective people. Yeah, I'll see what I do. You can first return home. The diatherium reactor is now online. Cool. An additional amount of power there. Star map, though. Everybody's busy. Altair. Give me that crew. Leave that system behind. Give me the fuel here. Head home. Come on. Another 30 dark matter there. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's huge. 30 dark matter. Whoa. I really am doing this to myself, aren't I? Just out of curiosity. What if I got faster ship construct? Oh, that's only tier 1. Since I got that tier 1 hangar upgrade, so this is only for those tiers. So that upgrade was not worth at all. Just a steal of money. They stole my money. If I got this and added an officer that is currently... I need a rank 4 officer for that. Ah. I see how it is. Meaning I would like to... She can't continue doing this. This is just cheap. I guess it gives her something to do, but this is not the most exciting task for her, I assume. Collect that fuel. What do I need to do to... Yeah, I need fuel refinery generation. I need a lot of dark matter. And that only gives me another +1 fuel here and +2 dark matter per day on the dark matter facilities, meaning if I want to get that 450 dark matter back again, I will need to wait 225 days. Good lord. So we are in for the long run in this game. That we have already found out. Come on, didn't I set you to this task? Probably I didn't. I just clicked it away and dismissed it. And did I send you to... No, of course not. I never do. I never do send them out again. Head here. I will grab that dark matter. Let's see again. Does that really only increase by +... Oh my god. That's not good. That's not so good at all. But that capacity upgrade is worth. But I guess I'm glad I have this +3 dark matter per day thingy here. Then we are going to grab those 200 materials as well, because I'm right there, waiting for my crew to come home. Taya. No, invigorated engineer, good. Come on, come back home. Transfer materials here as well. Now grab that crew. I'm gonna be glad when I get this automated. Massive bio readings emanate from in and around New Terra, with the crew likely using the former capital as a kind of spawning ground. Our sensors suggest the crew will have a strong fleet presence as well. Upgrading our fleet to handle the threat there would be prudent. First, you will need to construct a Tier 2 ship hangar, then build at least one Tier 2 starship before dispatching the fleet there. I will not build one, I will build 3. Where's New Terra? Where's New Terra? Nowhere. Upgrade refinery at Ghost Head. You really want me to do this thing, yeah? Automated facility resource gathering. You really want me to upgrade this so that I can make it better and have that trade automated. I guess I'm happy about that, but it's really not that necessary. So, officer promoted, I get it. Reputation gained. +9 aim. That's awesome. +9 aim is awesome. Officer promoted, I get it. Officer promoted, officer promoted. Distress signal, boomerang, yeah, officer promoted, cool. Cool. Get that crew, and then head home. Come on, my friend, you need to do this. 85 dark matter is not gonna cut the mustard. But where you're going next is here. Send a fleet, because currently we do not have that much to do. No. You're gonna return home. Like we planned. And you're gonna send a fleet and a new fleet. This is what I wanted to do. Good. I hope that didn't take my fuel, but it might have eaten my fuel. As a matter of fact, that probably ate my fuel. Did I have this ship constructed? One more day. Oh, okay. Continue creation there. You're gonna have a level up soon. The new Sorcerer class starship is now ready for active duty. All it needs now is a commanding officer, which you may assign from the ship management console. Nice, we have a tier 2 starship. I already went to check out the collective people. But Zeb is waiting for us. He's a nice dude like that. Missing required traits. Officer unavailable. Yeah, because he's flying around. I can rename the ships as well. I'm not going to do that, though. But for the moment, we're going to leave this chilling here, catching a little bit of dust. That's fine, after all. Because our people are in transit. Everything is good. We don't have the required resources to build another tier 2 ship. When I get them... This is not enough. This is not enough. Oh... I'd so like another upgrade on these facilities. Not like I already had one, but... Dark matter is not looking so pretty. I guess that's always how it's gonna be, so I'm gonna guess I will create another dark matter multiplier. And since you don't have anything to do, you can just go ahead and create a couple of materials here. Taking 4 days. What does the collective say to my approach? Commander, our fleet arrived at the collective home system of a Transensis and has received a communication from the collective mainframe. After a long discussion, the collective refuses to commit to an alliance. Having calculated the odds of success against the crew, the collective would prefer to travel to another quadrant entirely. It pointedly reminds you that it did this once already after the human-AI wars. However, as a gift, it graciously supplies you with 300 dark matter. Woohoo! That's nice of them! These are friends after all! Well, that worked out surprisingly well. That worked out better than I could have hoped for. Nice, they did I guess I have to be a little conscious of them knowing this. That I was, well, that I would have very much liked these, but... Okay. See, these are nice guys! They probably didn't need those darth. Well, they probably didn't need those anyways. All things considered. You're gonna send another away team. Continue that creation. You have not leveled up yet. Dark matter multipliers online. Acknowledged. My fleet headed home. Might as well head into the starbase here and get this task done. Jacob Moreau is gonna do this in 4 days. Ariana Stark's gonna do this in 3 days. Sarah Ripley is gonna do it in 4 days, so we know who's gonna do it. The person who's best suited for the job. Dark matter multiplication. Jacob, you're gonna take 5 days for that, and you're gonna take 3 days for that. I'm not gonna make you spend 5 days for 7. Am I? How long is that gonna last for? Not 3 days. 3 days of twiddling your thumbs. No, I guess not. No, I guess not. Add Officer Jacob Moreau. You can do this. You can do that. We don't have anything to do with our tactical officer, do we? At the Officer Academy, this requires a level 7 dude. This requires a level 7 dude. And this requires materials that I do not have access to. Alright. Alright. Nope. No. Could have been a little more clever there, sending... no, I don't think that would have been particularly clever at all. Let's leave her unassigned for the time being. Now that we can create field tier 2 starships, we should consider dispatching the strongest fleet we can to New Terra to investigate the bio readings there. I guess that sounds like a plan. However, if you want to be extra cautious, we could continue to build our fleet to have a full complement of tier 2 ships. Sounds like an idea. Either way, the choice is yours. Just be advised that the crew fleets stationed there are likely to be several degrees more difficult than the ones we faced thus far. Okay. Here's a new portal. Cruel North Portal. In my books that's southwest, but I could be wrong. This is New Terra, is it? You are full of it. There's people incoming. It's fine. That's fine. 30 materials multiplied successfully. Continue replication, because you're gonna need that level 3 and you're gonna get that level 4, and that's gonna be juicy. Sir, a Corzan delegate has arrived. I'll put them through now. Human friends, greetings from Onir and the Corzan Consensus. Many commiserations to you and your people, Commander. We came as soon as we sensed the tremendous outgrowth of psychic torment from New Terra. By now I'm sure you too have discovered the terrible tragedy that has befallen your race. The Federation is crippled and you, my child, must pick up the pieces. But be heartened, human, for Onir will aid you in whichever manner you desire. Oh, fantastic resources and dark matter would suffice. Of course we can't offer you physical aid per se. We were more imagining counsel, advice, and an admittedly scaly shoulder to cry on. Oh, more in that vein. Oh, I see. And what kind of counsel are you offering? Well, of course we can't offer you many visions of the future. That would be highly destabilizing, and as you know, would run counter to our sacred task of guiding and pruning the continuum. But there is one piece of premonition that we may impart on you, if you accept it. You know what? We're pretty busy right now. Sure, lay it on me. Do not trust the collective, or the Xlar, or the Yabbling. They are conspiring against you to seize your station. I wouldn't have guessed. In fact, don't trust anyone except your friends, the Corzan, that's it. Oh dear, is that the time? I fear I must be off. The collective must be promptly warned of a terrible, terrible mistake it is about to make. Like handing out 300 dark matter to a fleet that is completely incapable of accepting that gratitude. I do apologize, but extrasensory knowledge is a heavy, heavy burden. Please do come by Onir sometime. The desert air is deliciously dry this season. Nice. What did they say anyways about diplomacy? Okay. Okay. We've made contact. You do have nearly nothing in your system, though. I'll try and come by their station, though, at some point. How is the ship construction looking? Done. It's done. Stick a fork in it, they said. Did I even construct a ship? Oh, it's not done. Oh, right. The new Crusader-class starship is now ready for active duty. All it needs now is a commanding officer, which you may assign from the ship management console. That's you. It's all you. Ariana, this is a good ship. Don't mess it up. A lot of damage minus evasion. That's okay. We have to finish these tasks. Another 30 dark matter there. Acknowledge that. You got that promotion that I was waiting for. Meaning I can upgrade your bladder field. I also like that to be a thing. And then you may take off in not the ship you are just able to board, but in the ship you've been using so far. Where are you taking off to? Well, you're gonna make another, well, supply run here. Invigorated Engineer, Gathering Grenadier. Although that's not exactly a Grenadier, is it? Well, I launched that. But before we do anything else, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. Already episode 7, man. I've been busy today. I've been busy. All right. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time. Bye bye.